Hi, crafters. um, the day before yesterday, I got in the 3 new dies that I designed for surprise creations, and I got something. Well, I was looking forward to getting it, but the problem is they made a mistake. I don't know if you guys remembered, but a few weeks back I talked about embossing folders and that the embossing folders were so expensive to make, to develop, to make a mold and stuff like that. And that I had another idea to make something that could function as an embossing folder for your paper, but also for the faux leather. So I designed an embossing folder, but I have to tilt my camera a little bit more. So I designed 2 plates, and one of the plates they did perfectly. That's this plate. That's how I intended it to be. But in the other plate, they made holes as well, and these need to have embossing crosses. Let me call them crosses. Embossing crosses on the plate, and they made crosses in the plate, if you know what I mean. Hi, Judita. Hi. So when I got them, I was a little bit disappointed, and I contacted Surprise Creation Store because that was the store I had the idea with and was trying to make it with. But when I told her, listen, one of the plate is wrong, and could you please make another one? There were all kinds of problems why she told me she couldn't fix the problem. And I had something like, okay, let me say it like this. She gave me the feeling she didn't want to put all the extra effort in. I don't know if that's true, but that's the feeling I got. Hi, Francine. Hi. So you could emboss with these plates, but what I intended it to be was that this was one side of the embossing folder and this the other side. That you could sandwich your leather in between or your paper in between and then run it through your machine. They will emboss, but not the way I had visualized or had in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this set, because I know there are people out there who can use it for other ways or other things, maybe with, how do you call that, those pastes, and that you have to see it as a stencil. So now you can use it as a stencil. So I'm going to give away these, but I will do that at the end of the video. And the only thing you must be willing to do is pay for shipping. And I want to tell something different about one of the plates, and it's this plate, the wrong one, the wrong side. Hi, Aya. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, I finally doing a live early in the morning for me. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning for me. So normally I do that later in the day. So that's maybe why you got me live now. But one of the plates came with a corner that was, bent, and I bent it back. It doesn't affect it a lot, but just so you know, I'm going to give these away at the end of this live stream. So if you want to win these, stay tuned. It won't take long. Then I have something to tell about my Etsy shop. I'm going to clean out stuff that doesn't sell a lot, or I want to make room for other things. So if there is still a digital cut file that you like from my Etsy store, check it out. Make sure you buy it, because tomorrow I will clean up my Etsy shop and take out the things that don't sell a lot anymore. And that gives me the room of putting in other things. And so if there is still a file you really want to own, make sure you buy it, because tomorrow it can be gone and I will not sell it individually. I will not put it in a file folder on my computer or something. So when it's gone, and I'm not going to do it anymore. So if there is something in my Etsy store that you really, really, really want, make sure you buy it. And tomorrow at around this time, I will do a cleanup from my Etsy shop. Not all things will go away, but just so you know. Hi, Eve. I got my head dye. Oh, that's cool, Jessica. Thank you for ordering. Oh, and now you're talking about the head dyes. I don't know if you know, but the 1st of July, there will be some changes in the tax system. It's all over Europe and it's all over the world that normally I could sell in my Etsy shop. Of course, I pay my taxes, but I had a tax-free level. And that level, they brought it down so much that I'm not able to sell exclusive dye sets through my Etsy shop anymore. So I'm going to find out another way to be able to sell them. That will take a while. But just so you know, between now and 2 or 3 months, there will not be an exclusive dye set for sure. Oh, it looks like you'll be going to your Etsy store after this. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know, Francine, it's all over Europe that the tax system will change. And the problem is that with my digital cut files alone, I will stay under that limit. But with the exclusive dyes in there, I will just go over. And that's for me not enough over to pay so much tax on. So I have to find another way to sell them and pay taxes for my dyes and for my digital cut files separately. But that's a long story. I will fix that. But just so you know, I will not sell any exclusive dye sets anymore in my Etsy store. There will come another way or thing. Hi, Tanya. Hi, TJ. Hi. So for the dyes that I designed for Surprise Creations, the first one I like to show you is this one. I made a set of cats. I have designed it in a small one. But after I used the small one a lot, I got a lot of questions from cat lovers just like me if I could make a bigger set with individual cats and cats that are attached with their bum. So I made this set. I made one with 2, with 3, with 4 cats, and with 2 separate cats, a left and a right one. So you can use them in the side or the way you want yourself. And you don't have to use the back side of your paper. And most people will know what I mean. So this is the first one, and the cats, I will measure them for you. The individual cat, so from head to tail, will be about 2.5 inches high, and wide they are about 1 inch and an eighth of an inch. I don't know how to say that correctly. Forgive me. And the biggest one, so the one with 4 cats, that one is 5 inches wide, and that's 2.5 inches high. So the height of the cats are all the same, only the width change depending on how many cats are in the row. I'm a dog person. Keep the buying the cat crafting surprise. Hi, Aya. I have the same problem. I buy stuff that I think, okay, I won't going to use them. And then one day there will come some of creations that I need a cat or a dog or something else. And then I think, oh, I'm so happy that I bought it. I know, Tanya, I know what you mean. I need them for the house to decorate. Yeah, you could use them for the house, but please know that these are big. But I don't know. Wait a minute. I will take the house. I'll go get the house so you have an idea on the size. Because my house, see, on the house, I used the smaller ones that I designed. These are the smaller ones, and I put them in the window. But you see, they are different in size. So this was the little set that I did, and this is the same set, but then with the cats bigger. But then you have an idea on how big. Oh, sorry, I have to do that up front, of course. But what the size difference of the cat uh, set is. Then you see what difference it makes. Then I have two planner pages. This month, Surprise Creations didn't buy a lot of new designs from me. I have to adjust something from my webcam because on my webcam you guys can't see it, but there is a little really bright light and it's shining in my eyes and it's blindsided me. So um, first one, I want to show you this elegant planner page. Oh, Nicole, why do you fuss with your camera while you're live streaming? This is the first one that I designed. Are the small ones available at Surprise Creations too? No, the small ones I made. Oh, I made them for a store, and I don't know if they still carry them. I made them about 2 years ago, those smaller ones. But um, I will see if I can find a link, Tanya, to the smaller ones. But I'm not sure if they are still available. I have to look them up. But the second die set that I wanted to show you is this elegant one. I think it's such a fun shape. And what I did is I made a planner page in that shape, but I also gave you a set of nesting dies. So it's 2 for 1, if you can say it like that. I did a message with note and a sentiment with date. And I think that's fun for planner pages. I did my exclusive scissors, but then bigger. These are bigger than the original ones. I enlarged them because there were still people asking for those scissors, and I did them as one of my first exclusive die sets. So uh, they are not the same size as the ones from the exclusive die set. So just so you know, that one I will not reproduce or sell anymore. But then at least you have those scissors only a bit larger. That's the only differences. Can I find your template in the silhouettes? Can I find your template in your silhouette studio? I don't know what you mean, Juditha. Oh, I'm trying to understand, but please know that English is not my common language, so sometimes I have to read things twice. With both sets, you are having a big cat and kitten. Yeah, that's true, Aya. That's a smart idea. But the small set doesn't come like I made the bigger set. This set, I made them individually, and the small set doesn't come like this style, if you know what I mean. It only comes with 4 and with a set of 3 cats, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I made it 2 years ago, so I hope you understand. After all those designs that I made in those 2 years, my brain can't keep up with all the things I do myself. Hi, Nayana. Good morning. John. Hi, John. Miranda. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. So yeah, hi Lani, sorry that I skipped you. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I made this elegant set and I added a nesting set. And I think the shape is so fun to have in a nesting set because you can use it as an elegant one, but also for masculine dies, masculine cards or labels or tags. And yeah, I thought to do a 2-in-1 set for this planner page. And then the last that I have is this one. And that's more like a romantic planner page. And what I did is people asked me for other kinds of borders than, for instance, borders that I used on my house or borders like this. So I came up with a border that I thought was fun and that you could um, could create the optical illusion. See, difficult words I need to think about in English. That it's having a pocket, if you know what I mean. It's like the closure of an envelope, or if you make a slit right at the top of this, then you could do a gift card inside of your mini album or on your planner page. And I thought these two were something different than the standard border dies that you normally see. It was a try for me. I personally like them a lot, and I think you will be amazed how fun they are to use in books and cards and stuff like that. So a flap. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, that's what I meant. Like the flap from an envelope. And I think it will finish off a slit that you made in your paper, or your card, or your mini album. It will finish it off nicely. So that's why I designed two of these. And the width is perfect for gift cards or a photo to put inside the pocket. So that's why I made them. Scrap Diva used the die to create a pocket and it was lovely. See? Yeah, then she used it exactly like I had envisioned when I was designing it. You sell in Etsy Silhouette Design Studio Shop too. No, I'm not designing in the Silhouette shop. Silhouette is something different. I don't design for them. All the designs that I make and that I think are cuttable with a digital cutter, I will sell in my Etsy shop. But some are so intricate, I know digital cutters will have a problem with it. And that's why I then decide to save myself from getting bad feedbacks, because there are a lot of users errors, if you know what I mean. I don't sell those with the really tiny details in my Etsy store, just because I don't want to make people clear that they have to understand that even a digital cutter has its limits. That's why I keep on making dies. Dies can handle way better, smaller details like uh, than a digital cutter. I love your nesting set and will always include something special with them. Happy customer I am. Ah, thank you, Lani. Thank you for your sweet comment. Ulrika, hi, good morning. Nice, Nicole. Thank you. So, and in this set, I couldn't put in a bigger nesting set, but at least you have three. That's better than nothing, I think. And I put in some fun new hole reinforcers because I keep on getting the question, could you make new fun hole reinforcers? So I came up with this funny shape. I thought it was fun, and it has the same curves as the top of the planner page. So that's why I made them. And I made them in a set so you don't have to cut them 3 times or 6 times to be able to cover all the holes. Only cut once and then cover the side of your planner page. So yeah. Thank you, NBW. MBW. Sorry. See, I'm odd to switch back off. I'm used to switching back to Dutch. So thank you, Jessica. I meant Scrap Diva used one of the nesting dies from the notes and scissor set folded in the third. Oh, that I didn't see. I will look at her video, Tanya. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, I will love all the Nicole designs. Thank you, TJ. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Surprise Creations only bought 3 designs from me this month. And yeah, these are the 3. I put the links in the description box below. And I'm going to give this another try, the embossing folder idea that I had. But Surprise Creations told me, listen, we can't do a new plate because then we have to do a new run and it's difficult and it's complicated. I got a whole story and I had something like, okay, if you don't want to, because that's the feeling she gave me, I will ask another seller that I know can make the plates correctly. And then I will give it a last try. But I have to admit, if this will work, it will be much more expensive than a normal embossing folder, because embossing folders are, when mold costs and design costs and shipping costs and all the costs they make to be able to make even one embossing folder, that's about $1,000, and then you only have a mold and nothing else. And so to produce an embossing folder is cheap, but to design and create the mold is super expensive. So yeah, I will ask another seller if he will be able to make me 2 plates like this, but then one corrected. I will give it one last try, but I can't ask the other seller to only make one new one, because then I'm afraid they won't line up. Because if I put them exactly together, wait a minute, I have to show you in a better way. Like this. If you look up closely, there is a gap between the crosses. Let me see if my camera will focus on this. There is a gap between the crosses, and that gap you need to be able to emboss with, for instance, thicker paper or faux leather. And I'm afraid that when I will keep this one, that's correct, and let him make this one new, that they don't line up as well. So I have to ask the other seller if he can make them both, send them to me, and I can check it if it will work. Hi, I have to make a 23D baby strollers to my daughters and son christenings. Whoa, Minnie, then you have your work cut out. Oh my goodness. Hi, Maureen. Hi. Love you. Hope Kitty is doing well. Yeah, she's doing well. She was only meowing because she knows around this time Ben is going downstairs to make dinner, or breakfast, sorry, to make breakfast for both of us. And then she always gets a little candy. And that's why she was meowing in the background. Hi, One Staples. Hi. We see you, Ben. Yeah, Ben thought he would not be in the frame, but yeah, that's the downside of the only door in this room is behind me. Tomorrow, Ben will get his second vaccination, so I'm happy. And I have to wait another month, so 4 weeks until I get my second one. So thank you. Thank you so much, Nayana. Yeah, it's a house die, and it comes in a digital cut file, but also in a die set, and it will store a mini album in the middle. And I don't know if you want to see another version, but then you can check out the YouTube channel from Tracy, because Tracy made her own version and she did a beautiful job, like always. She can craft. Oh, I wait until you see what she did with my record player. She made 2 versions, one male version and one for her daughter, and she did something so great and something so fun with it. So wait until you see those. She told me that she needs a few more days to be able to finish it. Hi, Sarita. Hi. Thank you. Now that's cute. Well, okay. I'm going to give away these 2 plates. These do not cut. These are to emboss. Just so you know. No mistakes. And that I didn't say things that aren't true. I'm going to give away these. I have to weigh them and see what the shipping cost will be. Let me see if I can find out quickly. I have to get my scale out and see how much they weigh on their own. And then I have to add a little bit for the packaging. But these are 105 grams. So this will be about €8, and that's about $11, $12. So 11, $12 for shipping. If you like to win these and you have a fun idea, let me know what you would do if you would win these. This is something super, super exclusive. Nobody else in the world will have a set. So I think it's worth it. But because I don't craft a lot, because I'm always making new designs and have more things to do. Yesterday, I brought a visit to my parents. So, yeah, and they live an hour and a half drive. I know for some of you that's nothing, but for Dutch meanings, that's a long drive. We are not used to drive that long. But yeah, my parents live in another city in the Netherlands, and it's 1.5 hour drive. And yesterday I visit them, and it's always fun when I can hug my dad and my mom. So I'm all in my happy place. I forgot where is that house design. Oh, that's a good one. I believe, yeah, it's Bakey Cat. Bakey Cat store is selling the house. Yeah, just put the house together with a friend, and it felt like Tracy was sitting next to us, guiding us. Ah, I think that's a fun compliment for Tracy. Yeah, she puts in so much effort. I really, really, really feel blessed to have her as my uh, BFF? I think I can call her my BFF. That's me going from one side to Orlando to the other during rush hour, lol. Yeah, I know, but you have to understand the Netherlands is such a small country. And when you want to visit family and you're used to only driving 10 minutes or 20 minutes at the most, then 1.5 hours is a long drive. I know. Okay. I don't know. Are there people who want to like to win this? Let me know, and let me know what you would do with the set, because um, I'm not sure how to do the giveaway. That's what I wanted to say. Since I love purses, I would try a purse or even a box. If I would do those embossing folder, they are really cool. Oh, that's a cool idea. I would use them with your head box purse, which goes with the head. Yeah, it has the same feel. Yeah. Where are your dice sold at? Sarita, the dice that I designed are sold by, if I'm not mistaken, 5 different sellers on AliExpress. KS Craft Store, KLJUYP Store, Andy Store, Brilliant House Store, Surprise Creation Store, and I'm forgetting one. I know I'm forgetting one. Um, what's the other? A Bakey Cat, of course. Stupid me. Hi, Sandra. Eine gute Morgen. See, I can do a little bit German, but it's rusty. My German is rusty. You could ink them, and the embossing folder would be any. Yeah, that would be an idea too. I would use them in my hot foil machine with a texture plate. That's a cool idea. That's a cool idea if they would be able to hot foil. I'm not going to give it a try, but I think the idea is great. I think for anything that needs texture, for me that's for cards, but also maybe try them as a stencil on my jelly plates. Oh, that's a cool idea too. How can I buy the stencils from you? Sweetie, Sharon, I'm not going to sell these. These are once in a lifetime. This is one set. I don't have any more. Um, I don't know if you followed why they are being made. The reason was that I wanted to design an embossing folder, but then I discovered that I have to pay almost $1,000 only to be able to make one embossing folder. But it's for design costs, setup costs, administration costs, mold costs. Altogether was about $1,000, and then I finally could produce embossing folders, and that's for me as a simple Dutch girl way too much money. So I had the idea to do the same thing as an embossing folder could do, but then with metal plates. But the problem is that the seller misunderstood me. One she made correctly, but this one has holes in it and it needed to have embossing lines on them, if you know what I mean. So it needed to be a solid plate with embossing lines laying on them. So these are wrong. I can ask a seller to make this one again, but then in a good way, but then I'm afraid they don't line up. So then I thought, I don't want to throw these away because I know there will be people who love to use them. And that's why I'm going to give them away. The only thing you must be willing to do is pay for shipping. That's the only thing I ask. And so there is no other set in the world like this. This is the only thing I have. And I will try to package it as well as I'm able to, just to prevent that they don't bend during shipping. But if they do bend, I can't help it. I will make sure they are packaged well. But they even came a little bit bended to me at this corner. As you can see, there is a bend. I bend it back, but there is a little, crooked line in one of the corners of the dies. So, because I see there are more people interested, I will write a number between. I think that's the best way for me to do the giveaway. I will write a number down between how many people are now live? 35. So between 1 and 35. Let me do one number. So I will put my pen away. I will put the block up so I can't pull out any tricks. How can I buy this? Oh, okay, that's one I read. Whoa, that's an outrageous amount. Yeah, that was not fun anymore. It is just too expensive to produce even one embossing folder, and then $1,000 per design. So if I want to do two different embossing folders, it would already cost me $2,000, and then I have to pay for each individual embossing folder itself. And one of the biggest downsides is when they do have a mold, it's tricky. They do not sell them on the Chinese website that we can't visit because we can't type Chinese, and mass produce them after I paid for all the molds. So to avoid risks of copying me or stealing the design, the mold, because I will not own the mold. The mold will stay in the factory. So for all those reasons. Okay. I was wanting to say start with telling me numbers, but you were already started. I already see numbers. I will erase those numbers, and you can start sending me numbers between 1 and 35 right now. And the first one who says the correct number will be the winner of the 2 exclusive pay. So I'm starting now with the comment from Naomi. Hi, good morning. After that, you can tell the numbers. No, it's not there. Yeah, Tanya, you're the winner, 27. So, Tanya, if you want the die set, contact me, and I will ship it out to you. But promise me to show me what you are going to do with it. So, Tanya already guessed it. So I'm sorry, guys. It's given away. I hope you will enjoy it, Tanya. I can put some sweeties inside too. Yeah, that's possible too. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah. So Tanya, yeah, you won the set. You really did. So send me an email, sweetie, and don't forget to put in your full address with the country you're living in. I know, but please do. And then yeah, I will see what the shipping costs totally are, and I will send you the email and so on, and I will ship them out to you. So then you have something nobody else have, even not me. So you know I will. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I know. It's all good. Well, I'm going to have my lunch. See, my sandwich is already, and also my tea. I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for being here with me. And please don't forget, if you still want something from my Etsy shop, make sure to buy it because tomorrow I will do a big cleanup and I will take out a lot of items that do not sell as well as they did before. So I have new room for new and other items in there.
Heb je niet zo?
Oh, what?
Ik zit net een stukje te lezen.
Ja.
Als je naar de laatste melding van Etsy je btw-nummer niet invult, wordt je winkel geschorst.
Oh?
Ja. Als je shopt de drempel van btw of lokale drempel van je land nadert, ontvang je per e-mail herinneringen van Etsy om je btw-nummer of belasting-ID aan je shop toe te voegen. Ja. Als je hieraan niet voldoet bij de laatste herinnering, worden je verkooprechten opgeschort.
Oh. Dus, en als ik geen nummer heb dan?
Ja, dan moet je een nummer aan gaan vragen, want dan ben je van hun dus belastingplichtig. Als je meer dan €10.000 verdient, per 1 juli.
Oh. Oh. So that means that my shop will be closed at the end of this month.
Ja, tot het einde van het jaar waarschijnlijk.
But I'm staying. Okay, this is all new information for me. Because Ben tried to investigate what I needed to do because it wasn't clear to me because it was all in English and stuff like that. And I didn't understand, but now Ben is telling me in Dutch that I'm not a big shop owner or a business owner. I pay taxes, but I don't own a big business. And I have to have a certain number that I have to ask at our tax. If I'm understanding this well, I have to ask that number. Okay. So that means that my shop will be closed at the end of this month. So only 6.5 days left.
Als je die tijd nog even, want ik weet niet of jij de laatste herinnering gehad hebt.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have to figure this out, how that works with Etsy. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I have to close my shop even. I just don't know. So if you still want something, take it now because it can be that I have to close it because I do not own a business. I pay taxes, but I pay taxes in my name and not in a company name, if you know what I mean. It's complicated. So if you still want one of my digital cut files, visit my Etsy. And after that, I maybe have to close it until I figured out what I need to satisfy Etsy and the taxes and whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I know, Sandra. I totally agree. But yeah, I will try to sort it out. But just so you know, that it can happen that my Etsy is closed for a few weeks or months or whatever until I figured it out. I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for watching. And yeah, see you soon when I have new dies in. Bye-bye.